Welcome to Mary is the New Evangelization. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to talk about something you probably never have ever heard or considered before. Here it is. Mary is the spiritual anarchist. Okay? Understand what I'm saying. Mary is the spiritual anarchist. So, before you turn this off, listen, hear me out. Okay? Mary doesn't need any earthly permission to do anything. There's no authority on earth that can tell Mary what she can and cannot do. Okay? Think about that. If she decides to appear to children in Fatima, does she need to ask anyone's permission? Did she ask the Pope's permission? Did she ask the President's permission? Did she ask the devil's permission? Did she ask your permission? No. Okay? Heaven has an advantage over earth. Heaven rules earth. Earth doesn't rule heaven. And yes, there's cooperation between heaven and earth. Like the peace treaty, a peace plan. So, Mary is respectful of human authority, but she has authority over humans. She's a human, but she's, she has her glorified body now, and she is alive. She's not sleeping somewhere, okay? She is alive, and she's helping Jesus Christ. That's what she's doing. So, when I say spiritual anarchist, is what I mean is that if you enter into her plan, you get involved with her and what she's doing, because she's alive, she's doing all kinds of spiritual battles, and she's enlisting our help to help her fight for Christ, to fight for Jesus Christ. The spiritual crusades. And she's the spiritual anarchist, because when you join her army, when you join her team, when you join her company, you are basically under her authority. Okay? And that doesn't mean that you don't respect earthly authority. You do, but your ultimate obedience is to her, over even the church. Okay? So, but that, you've got to trust her. If you don't trust her, then you're not going to be able to do that. So, who do you trust more? Mary or the church? Ask yourself that question. Who do you trust more? Mary or the church? If you can honestly say, I trust the church more than I trust Mary, then I would just simply point to the cover-up, all the cover-up that's gone on by the leaders of our church in regards to child abuse, the slaughter in Rwanda, how many people were executed with the blessing of our church because they didn't believe the same things. And this was after Christ, after Jesus Christ. The Bible was already canonized. Everything was in place. He told Peter, put your sword away, Peter. So you're going to trust the church more than the Blessed Mother. Okay. I'm going to trust the Blessed Mother more than the church with my soul. So, that's the difference between you and me. Now, that doesn't mean I don't go to church. That doesn't mean I don't love the church. I do. And I defend the church in the areas she should be defended in, such as the belief in the Eucharist, such as the understanding of that there's purgatory. The rest of the dead didn't come to life again until the 1,000 years are over. That's a punishment. Okay? That's a description of purgatory. They didn't come to life again until the 1,000 years were over. Then Satan will be released from hell, and they're going to have one more chance to get it right. So this is all happening. Then you combine that with the blood moons. 4 bloody moons we're going to have on 4 Jewish feast days. And a solar eclipse in the middle of it. The moon will turn to blood and the sun will turn to dark before the great and terrible day of the Lord. So, wake up. If you're not awake, wake up. You have to speak out against abortion. You can't keep that quiet and expect to, transition into the kingdom of God. However it's going to happen. Some people call it a rapture. I call it a Marian rapture. But a number of us feel like we're getting out of, like we're going to be safe if World War III erupts. So anyway, thanks for watching, and have an amazing Holy Week and Easter. God bless you, and Mary.